Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back, of course, to Rimworld. Oh, beloved Rimworld. We do love you so. Gonna jump back into, what was it, the Antimatter crew. Hell yeah! Doing our thing with the Antimatter crew. And with good audio now. Yes? Yes? Good. Because no one bothered to tell me that my audio was sounding like absolute trash for like the last dozen streams or so. Good God. That's right, Tater was having himself a mental break. Been playing a Naked Brutality run on my own. Been having fun with that. Do we have? Yeah, we've got horseshoes. But I'm not used to having all of these people and stuff going on. So it is nice. Let me see here. We were going to go ahead and do a thing. Do recreation. Gonna do a chess table. And a couple of chairs. Furniture. A couple of stools is fine. Actually, as it turns out, stools are fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and make sure that my audio sounds proper this time. Because my goodness, the echo. The heaven-forsaken echo. Go ahead. Where would I go to find this thing? My channel. Yesh. Yesh. The heaven-forsaken echo. There we go. Do recreation. Yeah, look at that. Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect. We love to see it. What's up, Java? How you doing, Granny Java? Granny Java is giving off much stronger granny energy now. Yeah, look at that. Boredom notice is no longer going off there. Yeah, we need we're gonna need some Gravlite panels, huh? Sooner rather than later. Later, Tater. Where is the nearest Gravlite thingamajiggy? There's Crashed Core, all the way up here. Ancient Stockpile, Mechanoid Relay. We ain't getting all the way over there. Not in one jump. Absolutely not. Unfortunate. Oh, that's right. We're in like a ruined frickin' thingy thing, huh? Got lots of spare steel. Some delicious compacted steel we can strip mine from the area. Zach, oh, we don't have research going. That's what Zach does. That's what Zach do. Recurve bow, heavy bridges, no. Lord knows. I was actually, like, very, like, making decent progress on recurve bow research on that Naked Brutality, because I could not seem to get my hands on a gun, and then someone randomly joined, they had a revolver on them, so, bleh. But still, good lord. Watermill generation, nutrient paste, sterile materials. Conceivably, smithing could actually be quite valuable. Just because, you know, armor. Although, Java doesn't need a suit of armor. Three-quarters of the folks that need to be armored are armored. So, should be okay. Kind of. Kind of okay? Kind of sort of okay? Maybe? Who's to say? How are we on food production? Not too terrible. We definitely need to plant some crops next time we settle down. We schmettle down. You know what? We can grow some rice. That is not an unreasonable thing for us to do at this point. We'll grow some rice among the surprisingly rich soil amidst... Who's... Blood of a lynx? Where'd this blood come from? That just appeared, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, let's see here. Zone. Growing zone. I'll just kind of use the bounds of the berry bushes. My darling berry bushes. Alright, Annie, what are you doing? Oh, Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? She has food poisoning. That's why she's in a mood. Intense pain, ravenously hungry, darkness, sleeping alone. Oh, that's right. She and Tater finally hit it off, didn't they? Well, we'll have to do something about that in the due course of time. But not right now. Good heavens, no. God, Annie's movement speed is trash. Moving is at 20%. Hey, why aren't these things, powered? That was bizarre. Oh, well. Hardly matters. There's a mad sparrow? Okay, frickin'... Bucky. You've got a bird. You've got a bird. You have a shotgun. That's good against birds, right? I remember my Pokemon typing correctly. Shotgun is extremely effective against bird. Alright, Annie. No. We're gonna grab Tater because he's a little bit closer. Okay, well. Oh, Annie's gone into a daze. As a result. Was she gonna get pecked to death? Oh my goodness. Tater. It's a bird. Tater. Punch. Thank you. Annie, how are you doing? 66% blood loss, no immediate danger. She is like... Oh, God. Undraft. Undraft, you bunch of goobers. God, talk about a bad time for a mad sparrow to invade our spaceship and start pecking at one of my colonists. What is Annie again? She's a freaking vet. Damn bird doesn't know what's good for it. Okay, thank you. I was like, would one of you please tend to this woman? But we are. We are, in fact, doing that ding-dang thing. Oh, no, 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 not potatoes. We plant rice here, you bunch of goobers. Expand the zone to there. Zach is over here aggressively cleaning the dirt. Tater tried to convince... Oh, yeah, that's right. What's Bucky's ideology? Anarcho-purism? Oh, they're a supremacist gang, aren't they? Okay, well, do that convert thing again. But with gusto. Hey, conversion! Cool beans. So who isn't part of the crew at this point? Tater, Zach... Nobody. Everybody's part of the crew. Cool beans. Tanfastic. What's up, Matto? How's it going, my guy? On this fine Sunday evening, on this the Lord's Day. And before you ask, Matto, Ping and I are doing just dandy. And I appreciate the question, even if you didn't get a chance to actually voice it. I really do. Java, what is your problem? Heatstroke, ugly environment. Where's Java at? It's fine. Cancel that. Good lord. Also, Matto, I have a follow-up question for you. How dare you? You and the rest of my audience, my so-called beans, failed to point out that my audio was sounding like absolute trash for, like, the last dozen or so streams. Unacceptable. Because up to this point, my streams had been sounding... Hold on. They'd been sounding like this crap. This absolute nonsense, because OBS had defaulted to using my webcam audio instead of my nice, fancy, proper microphone. Very frustrating. Never noticed personally. I noticed immediately when I went back and was just scanning through the stream. I was like, why does my... There's no way that just, like... my audio sounds that bad just because of the move, right? There's no possible way. And then I realized it's because... wasn't using the microphone. No, because I had all those Dwarf Fortress streams, and those sounded absolutely fine. 100% a microphone issue. Maddening. Absolutely maddening. Speaking of maddening, I actually need to go and blow my nose real quick here. Matto, if someone else shows up in the chat, let them know I'm going to be back soon. I'm back. Back and ready to track. I don't know. But yeah, playing more Rimworld. Surprising absolutely nobody. We've got another jump to do at some point. Oh, that's right. I forgot someone came in and destroyed my ding-dang thing. Destroyed it, like, through the corners, if memory serves. Speaking of which, these corners, as it turns out, are just an enormous hazard that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and reinstall this here. Gonna go ahead and deconstruct this. Yeah. And build copies of these here. Yeah, so I in fact feel good about this. Right, so's I do. And then, Odyssey, remove foundation. This is the first time that this infernal thing is going to take off the ground from like this. So, you know, it's gonna be a thing. Recently rewatched the Final Destination films. How was that? Oh, yeah. Good, rich soil, 140% grow speed. Yeah, we'll have a nice chunk of rice in a little bit here. Once we harvest that, we'll be we'll be ready to take off. And in the meantime, well, in the meaner time, let's go ahead and let ourselves a couple of copies here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, double Jesus. Oh, because what? We don't even have enough space for the ding-dang graphite panels? Ugh. This ship just wants for storage in general. It's very unfortunate. This is not a particularly effective storage room here. Not a lot of storage space, as it turns out. Although, actually, go ahead and link these. And you know what actually occurs to me? Since these aren't all linked, that can actually keep them from doing stacks properly. I doubt that that's actually eating up any of our storage, but it is like a good thing to do. Is that really 11 structures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess so. Well, would you look at that? Oh my goodness, we didn't even have enough storage space for the frickin' steel that we mined, huh? Well, good golly. More like deaths or like the character death, who I think is like physically embodied in the series, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this whole storage thing is really starting to bum me out. Mediocre, mediocre. Okay, but hey, a mediocre bedroom is, as they directly point out in their needs, better than the alternative. Slightly impressive dining. Really? What on earth is it's it's them good chairs we nabbed. That's what's making it slightly impressive. Bucky's bedroom is automatically mediocre just because it's got a little bit more space. And it's got those nice floors. Now, why on earth are we making wooden furniture? A masterwork cupboard. Masterwork end table. You know, I've actually never seen any of the Final Destination movies, believe it or not. They always struck me as a little bit silly. Not judging. Just never really called out to me as something that I had to watch, you know? But Lord knows I'm not one to yuck in somebody else's yum. Hello, Alexander Hall, and what do you mean by a drug room? Ooh. No! Java! Somebody... Annie, you're the best at medical. Rescue Java, good lord. And tend to her, woman, good god. Poor woman's having a heart attack. Treatment success. It can worsen and lead to death or recover. Okay. Gone from debilitating to painful. Drug. I'm not going to have my colonists running around addicted to cocaine. They have enough problems without a debilitating booger sugar addiction. It's just called Go Juice, not Go-Go Juice. Although Go-Go Juice does sound funnier. God, we need more space for all this ding-dang steel. Let's see here. Okay, we finally have all the steel stashed away, which is a good thing. Okay, good God. These power connections are driving me absolutely bonkers. Very frustrating. Whatever. Well, I guess that would have connected just... No, it definitely wasn't the closest conduit, because whatever. Go ahead and just have this thing reconnect to an actual source of power. Not the frickin' solar generators, which do in fact turn off in the nighttime. They do not work as well in the dark. Speaking of things that don't work as well, we need to get some more food up in here. Yeah, we have a single simple meal left. That's not good. We're going to file that under the category of problems to be solved. Speaking of problems to be solved, oh, Java's fine. Look at that. Got over that heart attack like a champ. How old is Java again? 65? It's not that old. I regularly talk to people older than 65. 65 is on the young side of the people that I deal with in my job. So you're fine. Oh yeah, poor Java's having to resort to the ding-dang pemmican, which is no bueno. When did we mine this crap? It doesn't really matter, but still. Worth noting. Thank you, Bucky. Listen to the sizzle of cooking up some fresh boar. Hey, why is this fueled? Nah. Eject fuel. And, well, hold on. Gonna copy that. Then we're gonna go ahead and build an electric stove. It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Did we already kill all of the ding-dang pigs? Well, that's no good. Guess we need a lot more food than that. Stash of goodies, whatever. Barely matters. It's a pretty meat-heavy diet out here on the Rim, you see. I don't know about a drug room, but an actual rec room would not go amiss. Bucky, how bad is your shooting? You're fine. Oh, someone's throwing a party! Oh, it's a party up in here. You love a good party. Who doesn't like a good party? Where's Java at? Where was Java at? She's just having herself a wander. A walkabout, eh? A little wander around. Speaking of wandering around, I need to go ahead and reinstate regular work hours for everyone. Excepting the party, of course. Excuse me. Alright, we've got another week until the mechanoids arrive. I was about to say week and a half, but it's not a week and a half. It's 7.5 days. 7 days and half of a day. But once we are done with that, these guys are nearly fully grown. So we'll have a full crop of rice and disallow sowing. We'll have a full crop of rice before it's next time to take off. Speaking of taking off, we need the pilot console. Speaking of which, I need to scan around. I scan around for components, which I don't think we've got any. No compacted machinery. No more compacted machinery, I should say, which is fine. Hey, look at that. Turns out it's kind of tricky to get a full 60 meals going all at once. But I still think that the equation is good, you know? I still think that the equation is good. Hell yes. Did we hit it? Did we hit the mark? Simple meals. We most certainly didn't. I guess everyone who does cook is sleeping, though. So, that might be the reason. What's up, White Casa? What items do you have to trade? Beer. She has beer! Who's our best? Tater's our best socializer, yeah. Let's buy some of this beer off her. Why not? $337 for 24 bottles of beer? I think we're gonna get, like, maybe a bottle for each colonist and call it a frickin' day. Assuming everyone actually does have themselves a single bottle versus one person just binging on it, which is also possible. Someone call Minnie. So why are we associating Minnie with alcohol specifically? That seems unfair. Yeah, it's an uphill battle to get these, to actually build up a supply of 60 meals, huh? But I fundamentally believe in our capacity to do so. I really do. Also, talk about how quickly that frickin' rice grew for us, huh? We got 49 meals. That's gonna be 53. We're working our way up there. 52. Thank you. Hey, look at that. Zach's gonna put us at exactly 60. You can chill on the fooding for a while. Speaking of which, Matt, I don't know what you are referring. I know not to what you prefer. You refer. Okay. I gotta think about this. Do we want to try to bring down these Muffalo? I think so. At least bring down a couple of them. Okay, yeah, so this is kind of what we were afraid of. Oh, and I've just remembered this is frickin'... Should have gotten Annie with her frickin' breach axe. Yeah, me with my, commitment mode. Shh. This is fine. We'll see how far back this sets us, but this is fine. Yeah, the herd revenge is kind of hideously dangerous. Kind of makes you want to, not hunt Muffalo so much as just, you know, raise them. Let's see where the antimatter crew brings us. See how much progress we lost doing all that. Okay. Not too bad, then. Still got to go back and, Oh, we got more wild boar have come in. Look, fellas, more bacon. I actually need to check on something here. It doesn't even say. Because I know that hunting specifically mentions, like, the, just Google how to defeat a group of Muffalo 2025 guide. Obviously. Obviously. Well, the much clearer solution is to just set up a bunch of frickin' auto turrets, right? That is the actual solution. Speaking of which, we'll at least eventually want to set up some turrets. In fact... Ooh, now that is what we should actually be researching, is the frickin' auto turrets. But auto turrets require... I mean, we require smithing anyway. That'll require machining, gunsmithing, blowback operations, and then into gun turrets, so... Year-old pyromaniacs, 5 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 pigskins defend the site. There may be an unknown threat. No. Gonna have to turn you down on that one, fellas. So sorry. At some point we need to do... There's a maddened red fox. Oh. Oh, we're fine. Sims eventually. Sims in due time. Annie, you have a breach axe, woman! Hack this thing to death. What is your... Yeah, your melee is quite good. Is it taking you this long to kill a fox with an axe? A downed fox with an axe. I guess it's wriggling around or something, but good lord. A drought. Oh no! Not a drought. And just when I was already preparing to leave the area anyway. It occurs to me that the other good thing that we can pick up an awful lot of by moving around like this is heal root. Heal root takes a while to grow, but not this way. Detected a logging work site nearby, controlled by toxoid wasters. Cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, Sims eventually. Worry not. The Meyer Pancakes family has not been forgotten. Transport pod crash. Oh, I'm not worried about you, Haruka. No, thank you. Yeah, you can just sit there and bleed out from... What's your particular issue? Got stabbed. Death in 7 hours. What a shame. How unfortunate we can do nothing about it. He says, Violet showed up in the strength the other day. Out of nowhere. But I swear to God I saw her. She was right there. Alright, I think it's time, folks. I think it's time to make our next jump. Okay. That she's been sleeping a lot, but that she was good. Very much like, how the heck are ya? Are these guys... Okay, they're neutral. Okay, so we could, like, trade with them, huh? Let's make sure that this whole thing takes off at once. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Hell yeah. Tumor ship a go-go. Booma? No, never Booma. Not our Violet. Surely not. Violet no go Booma. Oh man. Oh, it looks so stupid. I love it. Yeah. I mean, this is as good a spot as any. Kind of middle of the map. Man, look at all that frickin' planting space, though. But no, this chunk should be fine. Let me actually go ahead and confirm. Yeah, we got lots of space along the river. Although if it floods, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You know what? Screw it, let's move it over here. Confirm the landing zone. Emergency maneuver resulting in an intense, prolonged deceleration. The experience has left your colonists feeling extremely nauseous. The effects will quickly fade. Okay. Might be some light puking around the ship. Surprising nobody. This ship's always puking. Yeah, there we go. There goes Java. Blowing chunks. Poor Java. Poor Javi. Poor Granny Java. Gosh, we are... low on trees. Low on trees. Should have settled in a frickin' rainforest. Oh well. What we're gonna do. Oh. Rice, please. Honestly, you know what else we can do? What is that stuff? It's wood corn. What is it called? Fiber corn. There we go. What we need to do is research tree selling. I don't know. Growing a bunch of trees might actually take a while, come to think of it. It is what it is. Ooh. Attacking immediately. Oh, and by they, you mean one person with a bow. Somehow, not too worried. Okay. Ooh, she is just out of range of most of our weapons. How unfortunate. Oh, come on, Bucky. Blood loss minor. Wanderer joins. Mikhail, I must beseech you. No. There we go. Okay, let's see who Wanderer Mikhail is and how badly it's going to screw us to have another person here. Okay. Willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. Choose to turn him down and send him away. Let's accept him. What's up, Mikhail? Good with cooking, plants, crafting, and artistic. Okay. Whatever, man. We need trees, man. Like, I'm actually, you know, this is silly. We're gonna deconstruct this stuff. Because we need to replace it with frickin' steel. Because steel we have plenty of. Flippin'. Tater, what's your problem? Oh, it's because he's a frickin' gourmand. He's not even having a mental break, he's just being silly. Thank you, folks. Oh, thank you, Mikhail. Very helpful Mikhail is being. Ooh, speaking of which, we need to up our food thingy again. And then it's 2 times 6, so 12. The cutoff point is the number 12. And then, Mikhail, I am so sorry. You are going to have to... One-year streak in Duolingo. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see here. I'll just cram him into the corner there. Poor bud. Let's see here. I mean, we're like within spitting distance of these stockpiles now, which is a good thing. We could use the frickin' space, frankly. Steel end table. Oh. Steel dresser. Y'all know the drill. Mikhail, stop this. You have a bed of your own. Ooh, speaking of which, you need a schedule, huh? You silly snoot. We're not still in the midst of the drought over here, are we? I don't think we are. No longer picking out on food. Good. Thank you, Tater. Go figure, the guy named after a food is a gourmand. Who'da thunk it? Grid access. Okay. So we have energy now, but not much, and it is slowly going down. So eventually, we will want for another solar panel. Which in theory we could just like do and just leave it unconnected from the rest of the energy network. I was about to say, why is no one building this thing that I have told you all to build? Ooh. Speaking of which, a steel research bench, please. Crazy how almost a year ago I randomly chose to try and learn Spanish. And doing so for a year straight. That's amazing! Yeah, that's really excellent, Matto. Good for you. Nothing like the fruits of commitment. So do you feel that you could have like a meaningful conversation in Spanish? So this fiber corn just doesn't grow very fast, huh? Unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. We do need to process some of this biofuel into, or some of this wood into biofuel, rather. The power output of these things does not make sense to me, but that's okay. Not a physical teacher. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, so here's a legitimate suggestion for you, right, Matto? Is try watching Spanish media. Once again, we see our frickin' oh, that's so much easier, actually, as it turns out. Okay, wow. That's a lot quicker. Deals with this cable problem a lot more effectively. Same thing with that. But yeah, try watching some Spanish language media. Like even honestly, I think Spanish children's programming, right? Like it's going to use simpler words. It's going to be broken down a little bit slower. Like See if you can follow what's going on. I think that is, barring being able to be like conversational with a native speaker or even just a fluent speaker. I think that would be a really good way of kind of putting your familiarity with the language to the test. So I would think. Okay, do we have grid access? We sure do. Fantabulous. Excellent, excellent. Now, do we have components? I don't think we do. Oh, that's unfortunate. God, that would suck for a naked brutality. Nope, there we go. I found them. Go across the river to descend on this little outcropping of machinery. And presumably, like, there could be some compacted machinery, like, hiding away in here, right? Mikhail, what's your problem, bud? Alcohol withdrawal. Recreation starved. Decent bedroom. Really? That's shocking to me. It's just from the space. That's the only thing that's contributing to the fact that it's not like teeny. Nice being able to learn and do something every day so you're preoccupied. Absolutely. Yeah, there are far worse hobbies to pick up than language learning. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. Let's see here. Mikhail, oh, he's gotten over his alcohol withdrawal. That's good. Alright, folks. Ping is asking me a question. Alright. Okay, see, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I guarantee. Yeah, this light is hooked up to this. We just need to connect this chunk of the grid, huh? I think of crushing a goal you set so long ago. It's nice. Absolutely. Yeah, someone who has set reading goals for himself, over the past several years, I can absolutely 100% relate. That's awesome, Matto. Speaking of which, Mikhail. Well, Mikhail has a rifle. Or a revolver, rather. This is a combat supplier. Ooh, gosh. Hello, frame rate. Okay, he's back. Frame rate came back. Frame rate come back. Tater, go and trade with these lovely people. Ooh, we've got some trash weapons to sell them, which is always nice. We've got a steel Iqua. If that does it for you. If not, how about a normal revolver? Let's see here. What else have they got? Auto pistol, I think, is ours. No, the auto pistol is... That's ours. The normal revolver is theirs. I see. It makes a certain amount of sense. Fast gene pack. Silver knife. Give me silver knife. Flak pants. And a flak helmet. Can't hurt. Kind of the opposite, to be honest. And we're also going to pick up some medicine from these jabronis. Like the proper stuff. Whew. Yeah. I mean, we've actually got lots of medicine. But still. The more proper medicine, the better. And Zach got the flak pants. Good. Zach and the flag. Zach and the flag. It's like the first time that I've like really acknowledged Zach's just vibrant pink mustache. All the more worth remarking on given the fact that he's 15. Let's survey. Heavy grid excess. That's good. Look at all that excess energy. Steadily going up, steadily going up. Now, what we need to know is if this is enough. See, look, they've got all these rifles and stuff. I want some rifles. All these terrible short-range weapons. What's up, Fleeb? Honestly, you know what we do? I'll tell you what we do. We're gonna tame a donkey. I said it! Annie, you're good with animals. Ooh, we need more... damn. Well, we'll tame the donkey once we have some rice, methinks. But yeah, what we want to do here... That's not a huge herd of muffalo. I think those we could probably handle. Even if they turn on us. Oh, hell yeah. Language-based pranks? That's kind of fun. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we're doing great. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, Annie, I don't know why we roped you into this. I really don't. Undraft yourself, woman. You're fine. Alright. Ah, look at all that meat. That glorious meat. And then, once this is fully grown in another day or two, of a nice big harvest of rice, with which we can tame that ass, which is okay if you're talking about a donkey, which I am. Now, why are we taming the donkey, you might ask? Because we want to put together a trade caravan. We have all of this leather. We have, like, an actual stupid amount of leather. Pigskin, blue fur. We're going to have more blue fur soon enough. Mad wild boar. From whither does this boar come? Babe, wake up. Boar 2 just dropped. About to say, please do not do any more damage than absolutely necessary to our frickin' solar generators. So we've got... Okay, we gotta see how much stuff we lose over the course of the night. It's honestly so much fun. Well, you know, Matto, that could be another thing. Like, hop into games that, like, might not need a ton of verbal communication necessarily. Something like Don't Starve Together, for instance. See if you can seek out Spanish language servers. Explain, hey, I'm trying to get practice. I think that would be fantastic. I think that could be, like, a super good way for a little immersion education on that as well. I remember when I was learning German, very unsuccessfully, I might add. I remember that I was playing Duels of the Planeswalkers, which was a digital version of Magic that was like much more single-player focused. It was kind of terrible. Ran super freaking slow. Cannot go back to it now after Arena. But like swapped the language to German to see if that could like help me to learn. Really didn't. The only thing that I took away from that is that German for skip the attack is Angriff überspringen. But I still agree. I still think that it was a good idea in principle, if not necessarily in execution. Most games automatic translation. What do you mean by automatic translation? I mean, honestly, like, setting language settings of like even single player games to Spanish could be a good way to expose yourself to new stuff as well. Translate Spanish or any other language if the person has their language set as English. Interesting. I still don't know if I know what you're talking about there, Matto. In terms of automatic translation. You mean like automated like text translation? Okay, I think that we're just about barely making up the power loss over the course of the day. Yeah, I think we're just about staying ahead of things. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Definitely a good idea to build the third panel. Eventually, I will want to these guys. Ooh, these guys are tribals, huh? Those guys are hostile. These guys. Aw, man. We are so far away from them. But those are the guys that we would want to trade for more advanced materials and such. Oh, well. Games have glitches where automatic text translation won't translate different languages if the language is said by English. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not familiar with that, but I don't play a lot of online games. With the exception of Magic the Gathering Arena, which, oh boy, I better brace your butts for that, because come Edge of Eternities, I'm going to be playing some of that. What's up, Java swimming around down the river? That's why I'm able to troll. Because it doesn't translate. I gotcha. What game have you been doing this in mostly, Matto? Oh, of course, because you wouldn't dare do voice chat, would you? I know my bean. He's not talking to people. No siree. I gotcha. All text chat, I assume? Surprised that just about any kind of like bug would be persistent in Fortnite with how much resources go into the development of that game. How many resources? Surely how many resources? Good lord. Where's my friend, my donkey friend? Am I interacted with too recently? Well, let's try to tame both of them. House is noisy. Oh, hey! Hell yeah. Tamed the donkey. The donkey. Donkey. The video game donkey. Okay, we really just need the donkey for the one thing, so let's go ahead and do that now. Hey, Mikhail. I'm so sorry, bud. But you're my little sacrificial lamb, because you're newest. Okay. It's gonna be a quick little trip for him. He's fine. Let's see here. Donkey. Yes. Bring the pemmican. And bring the berries. A bit of rice as well. He doesn't need all this. Just bring the pemmican. You're fine. We have neotromin. We do have neotromin, don't we? But no, this is for selling all this ding-dang leather. Still expecting to do this route in, less than a day. That is quite the chicanerous behavior, Matto. Oh, yeah, and we've got our Tincturia as well. Okay, yeah, send him. Go, Mikhail. Do my bidding. Legitimately hurt my throat. My little throat. Mikhail says, come on, Mr. Bubbles. Let's go. I was like, what's Mikhail's problem right now? Is his frickin' is his alcohol withdrawal. That's why he's moving so slowly as well. Major break risk. Well, okay, maybe sending Mikhail on this task was a bad idea, because he does literally have all of our leather. He's fine. Okay. Okay, no. Oh, Christ. Okay, everyone gather the stuff back together. We're gonna send Annie, maybe? Ooh, a shaman merchant. Maybe they'll buy our leather. What's up, Shamino? Do you guys like leather? It's trolling it at the end of the day. Nobody gets hurt, unlike certain trollers who, like, went to their mics, spam swears, etc. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Oh, they don't want any of our stuff, but they'll buy a donkey off of us for $200. Absolutely. It's just good timing more than anything else. I was like, wait a minute, where'd my donkey go? Literally just sold it, so that would explain what happened to it. Mikhail has gone into a daze. Oh, final straw was alcohol withdrawal. Well, I made the right decision by pulling him off the frickin' mission. I'll tell you that much right frickin' now. Crazy how beer... Well, it was a bunch of beer, in fairness. It was a lot of beer. Hey fellas. Hey fellas. You want to buy some more donkeys that we just, these extra donkeys that we have suddenly? Don't even worry about it, dog. Easiest frickin' money we could ask for. That's actually very silly. And I'm a big old fan of it. Extreme break risk from Mikhail, because he is just in such a bad way from his alcohol withdrawal. My goodness. Buddy boy. Sell Mikey? Who's Mikey? No, we're not going to sell Mikey. First of all, wrong. Second of all, they won't buy him. They're not slavers. I was about to say, Mikhail, come out of the frickin' pouring rain. Come inside, my boy. The Theo Cube. Excuse me? Well, now dormant was one unnaturally captivating. Yes. We could get the Theo Cube. Sell his organs? No. I don't think they'll buy his organs either, for that matter. In fairness. I don't think they'll go for that either. They left me a gift of plasteel as well. Dang, you guys are cool. Thanks, fellas. God, I'm glad it's raining. Oh, and of course there is a low psychic drone. Not what we're gonna say. Not what we're gonna call ideal. I mean, it's fine. Problem would solve itself eventually, but I respect the initiative. Yeah, I think we are actually, like, building up a slight, energy surplus every day. Not by much. Yeah, no, we're definitely building up a surplus. Excellent. Only doing it by the grace of this third generator, but still, I will take it. I will happily accept it. Don't even trip, dog. It's totes fine. Panels into clean, beautiful floor tiles. Oh. Steel tiles for that spaceship look. Rustic rug broad, rustic rug medium. Build a wind turbine? We could build a wind turbine. It's more steel. And we're not necessarily that eco. Like, we're definitely burning hydrocarbons to get around, but, you know. Waste not, want not. Clearly not opposed to using less clean fuel sources, but not pathologically anti-green energy either. Because that would be frickin' stupid. Okay. Mikhail. You still coming off that alcohol. Huh. Alright, Bucky. Ooh. Golly gee whillikers. That is gonna be a frickin' problem. Okay. Hey. Fire break. Now, please. Okay, good. And we bless the rains on the savannah. Thank goodness. Okay. God, that spread fast, though, huh? I think that fire break would have spared us from a lot of anguish, in theory, but still, good God. Happens if you just confine a person to one stud, will they be stuck? Absolutely. Yeah, if you're talking about just, like, bricking them in, yeah. Yeah, they absolutely would be. Alright, Bucky Boo. Let's, see what you can do. Grab the pemmican. All this leather. And the die as well. Yeesh. What do you mean by a mannequin challenge? What does this mean? What do you speak of this mannequin challenge? Challenge. It's just from the size of it. Good golly. Come on, Mr. Bubbles the Second. Take two of this nonsense. Alright, we're going to go ahead and wait for... I think we can stand to go through Bucky returning from her caravan trip. And Bucky is sleeping good. Good, good, good. Bye, Bucky. Goodbye. People just stay still so they're standing still like a mannequin. Yeah, it's called being drafted. As far as this game is concerned. Alright. Now, I wonder... Yeah, no. Bucky should be able to move even faster along this road here. Grav core detected. A frozen terraformer. Where? Oh, wow. Ass other end of the planet, huh? Good golly. Well, at the same time, we have a frickin' spaceship, like... We can conceivably, like... make our way... Is that, like... Oh, I love that. That's very cool. Ah, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. God, that's... Oh. Speaks to just how good this map generation actually is, because, like, that looks good. That looks like it could be a planet, and it frickin' is. It's an entire world worth of territory and stuff to do. God, I love this game. Rimworld is so frickin' good. My gracious. Go ahead and do some hunting. A little bit of hunting while Bucky's ootin' a boot. Jump to location. Trade. Hello, friends. We come bearing much material of great value. Of, like, genuinely tremendously good value. We can almost sell you the frickin' donkey as well. Just call it a frickin' day. What have we got here? Death rest capacity, serum. Serum can only... I do not remember how death rest works. Hemopump, hemogen amplifier... Okay, so this is all for, what do you call it? Sanguiphages. The sci-fi vampires of Rimworld's world. Oh yeah, shoot, we've got dye to sell you as well. What do you guys have? Frickin' nothing. You've got a lizard skin parka, and that's about the only thing that I'd actually be interested in. Because you're a bunch of backwards tribals. No offense. No offense. You know what we can grab? A book. Mediocre novel is written from the point of view of a teacher, so he strives against a dangerous mugger. It is appealing to a certain type of reader, but the characters are trite and cartoonish. It's unclear exactly when the book was written. Recreation gain multiplier, 160%. Absolutely. You got it. Shame that you can't produce books. See, the names are just... Oh, the names are so frickin'... The names are the least of our glorious concerns. Enter the Flying Weasel landing site. Glorious. Yeah, no, we are 100% building up... Okay, cool beans. So in theory, another frickin' solar generator will be wanted for eventually. Look at that, she's already back! Good gracious. Cool beans. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... nope, sorry, slaughter them. So sorry. So sorry. Like, I love games with the mechanic of emergent narratives, and good God, Rimworld is great at that. And, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will fully admit, Dwarf Fortress, more detailed than Rimworld. There is so much more going on in Rimworld Simulation. However... Dwarf Fortress's scale is also so much bigger. It takes a lot more effort, and maybe this is a me problem, but I find it takes a lot more effort to like focus on the story of an individual, much more so than when you have just a handful of colonists and you get to see like how their dynamics play out, who falls in love, who does this, that, and the other. It's great. It's great. I'm a big fan. It turns out this Rimworld game, I kind of like it. Okay. Let's see here. Furniture. But no, we need a frickin' steel shelf. No, steel bookshelf. Oh, hey. Colonists read books for recreation, to gain skills, to unlock research, and more. You can see a specific book's effects by selecting it and opening the Details tab. Literally the first time that I've bought a book in this game. Store books in bookcases to passively enhance intellectual and reading work done nearby, and increase the beauty of the bookcase. Bookcases passively increase research speed, XP gained from reading, and the recreation gained from reading in the same room. Cool beans. It's a shame this is technically Mikhail's bedroom, but you know what? We can only do but so much for right now. We're working on it across the board. It's gonna be fine. What we need is more Gravlite panels. That is the big factor that's kind of holding us back here. But also, we're gonna be working on that very soon. So like... Yeah. Okay. You know what? I said we would keep playing until Bucky comes back from her mission across the sea. Literally not across the sea. She went down the road. She, like, walked maybe, like, 5 miles down the road, literally. But anywho, that is going to have to do it for me for tonight. But I will be back again, probably with more Rimworld tomorrow, if I'm being real honest. And we'll probably head off to the next, next spot in the world. God, I'm getting tired of this savannah. Honestly, might take a little detour to the tropical rainforest. A cobra habitat, good lord. Mixed biome? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and, terrain. Yeah, maybe go ahead and, yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, we'll head up the rainforest at some point. Just get some of them good trees. But folks, that, as I said, is going to do it for me. Thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.